Hello everyone, we're back. A couple things happened while I was last away. I was recording for a long time and I realized I had my mic turned off. I was always afraid of doing that. It's my first time that I've done it, but I think all that you missed was ak'shel leveled up with his mage. We cast a level 4 Mist of Doom. Maybe I did that in the previous video, I can't remember. And we just killed more Cabal warriors, and we worked our way through all those, the secret walls with the spinning squares. So, well, let me show you where we're at. So there wasn't much here, just some guys that I killed, and then I came over here, and I saved it just before I opened the chest. The reason I did that is because
there is no way to pick this lock.
Exactly. And I was afraid that if I used up one of these keys I wouldn't know what it would do. But it turned out to be okay, because I got this. I got another Banon's Reserve. Another Banon's Reserve. Small key, which is the other essential key that we need. A Guardian.
Empty.
And what's cool about this thing, makes a really satisfying sound too. Listen. I know you want to hear it one more time. That actually doesn't get used up unless you use it on somebody. So that's kind of nice. It's a nice thing to use in a desperate situation. It does a lot of damage. If I'm not mistaken, it does at least as much as the Mist of Doom level 4. So we're going through the secret wall. And we have both our keys finally. And we'll find out what's behind this door that we worked so hard to open.
Welcome. I have foretold your coming, and verily I welcome it. We, the Gnolls of Gortish, have long been at war with the evil Zeals.
Hold thy tongue, you lying Gortasian freak! You know the rules well. The outsider must freely make a choice. Periodically, ak'shel, we select a champion to help us change our fate. You have been chosen.
If you agree to annihilate the Zeals, the Gnolls of Gortish shall bestow untold riches upon you.
The Zeab tribe shall best any offer those weaklings make. When you succeed in destroying the pitiful Gnolls, our tribe shall call you Lord ak'shel.
I have no quarrel with either of your peoples. Why would I wish to harm them?
Here are the terms, ak'shel. The race which survives shall reward you handsomely for killing the others. You must choose your path.
I need more time to decide your fate.
When you have decided, enter the sphere near the symbol of the tribe you wish to champion. You shall be spirited to the realm of your sponsor.
Very interesting. So, the Gnolls and Zeobs are at war with each other, and they need one of us to destroy the other race. So I guess apparently they can go to war again in so many years? I don't know.
The Gnolls promise great riches.
Lord ak'shel has a nice ring to it. Indubitably.
I have chosen either race in various playthroughs. Both of their rewards that they give you are exactly the same except for one difference. If you fight for the Zeobs... Zeobs?
Lord ak'shel has a nice ring to it.
Anyway, if you fight for these guys, they upgrade your fighter to level 5. And if you fight for the Gnolls, they upgrade your mage to, well, I mean, just whatever the next level is. So these guys give you, upgrade all your party's members' magic, and these guys upgrade all of your fighter skill. So it's kind of a tough choice. Obviously I have been advocating the use of magic in this game. I don't really like the
The
gnolls
gnolls
very much,
promise
though.
great riches.
They seem kind of snooty, and there actually seems something kind of more evil about them. These guys...
Lord ak'shel has a nice ring to it.
I usually work for these guys despite an uncanny resemblance, a distorted yet uncanny resemblance they bear to a certain female body part. Let's see, so... tough call.
The gnolls promise great riches.
What I do recall actually though is that these guys are a little bit more difficult to defeat. A lot of them both have the same spells, but these guys are just slightly easier.
The gnolls promise great riches.
The thing is fighting with the if I fight the Zeobs, that's gonna definitely bring my magic up. I'm generally okay as long as I get my mage up to level 6, since I've never had it up to level 7 before, but as long as I can cast a level 4 Mr. Doom spell and have a little bit of magic left, that's fine. So, and I think we can probably bring this up before we've come to the end of our journey. So, I think I'll just stick with what I usually prefer to do and help out
Lord ak'shel has a nice ring to it.
Zeobs. Let's hope I don't regret it. Don't be fooled by either of these, the appearance of either of these monsters. They're, well, I'm sorry, they're not monsters. We're all beautiful in our own way. Except for...
Lord ak'shel has a nice ring to it.
Anyway, these guys are actually all pretty powerful. They have some pretty nasty spells. They have Fireball, they can disarm you, they can even burn your armor, so I usually save it. Anytime I see them coming for me, you might see me saving it a lot. So, let's do it then. So, this place looks dramatically different than the last place we were at. We are in the dungeons. However, we are actually in the dungeons of Castle Samaria. So, this whole time, I mean, we knew before. Oh, there they are.
The acid burned my armor.
Oh no. Did I save it? Okay, I did. I'm sorry, but it's so cheap that they can just burn through your armor in one hit, so it's just unacceptable, I'm afraid. So what was I saying anyway? Level 4 Mr. Doom can usually dispatch these guys. And my armor's still intact. You just don't want to take as many chances with them. They can seriously kill you really fast. And you usually see me waiting for several guys to get there at once before using a spell, just so I can hit as many as possible, but I'm not gonna take any chances because you don't want to be in close proximity to these guys. So we're just gonna kind of wait. It's annoying when they disarm you, but I care more that they don't burn through my armor. That's not his usually. Yeah, Paulson, you get that one. We're kind of beyond a point as well where we can really afford to upgrade our rogue skill, so it was good that we did it while we could, because most of the other enemies that we fight are going to be too dangerous to really mess around with. So we basically got to map out this whole area and exterminate all the gnolls. It's quite an attack. I wish I had an attack like that that disarmed all my opponents. See that? This game was doing it way before Skyrim did it. This game also doesn't have elves as far as I can tell, which I really like. Of course, I've had some debate with people, like I said, whether Timothy was an elf. If there are elves in this game, at least they're not one of the 4 ascendant races, so take that, elves.
There is no way to pick this lock.
Alright, so we're gonna be keeping an eye out for a special key. And I really do apologize if I'm gonna save a lot here, just because this part's pretty nerve-wracking. I think that transports me back to the Zeobs, but I don't want to go there yet. I want to make sure I kill more gnolls. I'm getting some experience. I should be able to get that up to 6, hopefully before this is all over. Sadly, I don't think I'll get it to 7. I've never seen the magic up to 7. Ah, jeez. Got to rest up. Even now what I'm doing is risky. These guys don't ambush you quite as much as, say, those greater orcs will. You really do have to kind of seek them out more or less. I mean, they can still wake you up while you're sleeping, but they don't seem to do it as much as others do. This place is also quite large. I see you.
The acid burned my armor.
Ah, jeez. You know, Paulson's is replaceable. He had one of the crappier ones anyway. I think that the Dwarvish Chainmail was where he was at anyway. But if he burns to anyone else's, I'll be pissed. I guess it's nice also to carry around some extra armor for that reason. Disintegration. Another thing Skyrim didn't actually come up with. Well, to be fair, they had armor disintegration in pretty much all the Elder Scrolls games, if I'm not mistaken. Another George's kite shield. There's George anyway. Chainmail protector. Paulson moved up for a change.
Empty.
Or it might have been that that last armor I replaced was slightly worse. I don't know.
There is no way to pick this lock.
Go figure. So, we are hunting down the gnolls on behalf of the Zeobs. And we're doing okay so far. Really not too bad as long as you don't have to take on too many of them. And I noticed they mostly travel in pairs of 2. I've seldom seen like 3 or 4 at a time. So when we come back, we'll continue mapping out this whole area and kill off as many of those things as we can. Periodically, you gotta check back in with the Zeobs to see if you've finished killing them all, because there's no other way to know, unfortunately. So we'll see y'all when I get back.